So, what's up? Hey, we back with the community pool. It's your lifeguard on duty. Community, we here today. The pool's open. Podcast number 5. Wow, we're here a lot. We got a special guest. He's been on here before, but last time it wasn't his community, so he left us. But yeah, I'm with my boy Kanigi.
What's up, y'all? KA to the Niggy. Live from the Splash community.
Yeah.
Splash. You know how we get down.
Yeah, at least this time you don't know what everybody knows who you are, instead of you was like, you know.
Yeah.
Last time his phone died, that's why. Yeah, but I don't know. He did say that he wasn't part of this community and he left, but now his phone died though. So
I went on some funny stuff last time.
yeah, hey, I was rolling. Hey, rewatching that is so funny, man. But this is the first podcast in February, so you know, Black History Month. So you know how we rocking. I should have went in detail for. I do got black anime characters we could go. I got a video of that coming out eventually, probably this month since it's February. You know, got to talk about all our Black History stuff. But first topic, of course, is anime, like always. So what got you into anime, Kanigi?
Man, just a plethora of people just talking to me about it, bro. You included.
Okay.
I started off with Naruto. That's what people were suggesting that I watch. Well, aside from Dragon Ball Z, you know, everybody's been seeing that. So, I first got into anime for real when I started watching Naruto, like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Started from the original series, finished Shippuden. Then after that, I started watching all the movies that they had.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah, the movies are really nice.
Yeah, they got some. Yeah, they got some good ones. They started slapping more towards the end.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The last one that they made, I think it was called like The Last or something like that.
Yeah,
the last movie.
Oh yeah, The Last. That was that one, and then you have Boruto or whatever that Boruto one, Naruto Shippuden, Boruto, whatever.
Yeah, that one was probably my favorite one so far. But yeah, that's pretty much what got me into anime.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
What genres do you watch? Are you just straight up with shonen, like fighting type of anime, or do you go out and branch out?
So far, it's just been the fighting type.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, you need to branch out. I'm telling you, branch out, bro. I literally, I forgot to talk about what I usually do, because you know each week I usually talk about what anime I've watched.
Mm-hmm.
So recently I've been watching some romantic anime, of course.
Okay, what you been watching?
So recently I just finished Love and Lies. That was really good. It almost got me. I almost made a video because it almost pissed me off because there's one trope in romantic animes that I'm tired about, where you have a guy, he actually likes a girl, and then you find out the other girl likes him, but then there's a girl that's with him that's helping him trying to get with the girl, and those two end up getting together. I thought it almost got me with that, and I was going to get mad about that. I was about to get mad and make a video telling me I'm tired of this, but it ended up doing the thing where he gets with both of them, so I was like, that's better than nothing, sure.
Yeah.
And then I also...
Dang, wait, like both of them at the same time, or like one after the other?
Nah, it ended with them being in like because the girls were like dressing up to take pictures in wedding dress, and he ended up coming in during the wedding and then taking pictures with them. That's how it ended. So he got them both because he couldn't give up one.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of those. And then another one that it only had 6 episodes on Funimation. It's called 10 centimeters apart. It was really good. That one I really enjoyed, even though the two people, they get into some type of thing where they're not liking each other, because the girl, the person that saved her when she was little was the guy she's like big brother that died, and she blamed herself for that after she figured that out. So they had a little distance thing, and then they end up finally rekindling themselves towards the end of their high school thing, because it's already going to America for like being a movie producer, and they don't get together until 7 years later. It was funny though, but yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was good though. It was a quick little short anime. I really enjoyed it, but yeah, I'm telling you, man, you need to branch out. Branching out, ever since I branched out from just fighting stuff, I realized that's how you realize there's a lot of good anime. Like a lot. Like if you want to, yeah, there's like. So what do you watch anime on?
Right now I'm strictly Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. I mean, I watch it on Funimation, Crunchyroll, Hulu when I have time. If I have a Hulu account at that time, Netflix, Prime Video.
Yeah. I forgot about Netflix.
Yeah,
I've seen Baki on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some heat on Netflix. I don't know if you can get into this. I mean, I can get in. I know some people. It's a good anime, but I'm trying to think. Could you? There is some crazy wild stuff in it, but it's not crazy wild. But it's called Kataguri. It's this gambling school. Like, it's really good on Netflix. And then they have, yeah, I don't know. There are some questionable scenes at times. Like, you got a girl that's getting off to a gun in the bathroom. But besides that, there's some crazy, like the gambling aspect, and the main character when she gets excited about gambling is dope. Like, it's really dope. Just know I won't stray you too far. Okay. There's like some heat. Like, Netflix really has some fire, and I'm mad because it has a lot of good anime. Like, there's a lot of heat. There's some with beautiful animation. Like, I mainly like, one of the main things I like about anime is when it has like amazing animation. Like, that slaps harder than just like even any type of like fight story, because I just love when it's beautiful and then it has everything. Like, anime like Violet Evergarden that's on Netflix is really, really good. Its animation is crazy. Let's see, what else I want to talk about.
Like, getting on the Netflix anime, then.
Yeah,
I didn't know Netflix had it like that.
Yeah, they got the thing I hate about them is they don't have a large section. I mean, they kind of do now, but it's like, bro, they get all the anime that I would want on Blu-ray because it's amazing, and it's like, bro, come on. It's like, I hate that about them. It's like, and they begin in, it's like, bro, why does Netflix gotta have it? And I was like, of course they have it. I already talked. What I think last time we talked about what shows he likes, so we don't really got to go over that for this. But have you, because the new anime season started, have you watched any of the new stuff? Like, anything? I know you said you're caught up with Attack on Titan, so that's one. Do you mess with Promised Neverland, Dr. Stone? Ooh, you low-key should watch That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I think you would like that.
I got so much stuff on my list. Like, The Promised Neverland is one of them. Yeah. 7 Deadly Sins. I got to watch that. I heard Fairy Tail was pretty good too, though.
My cousin watched it. I'll tell you what Fairy Tail is. It's bitches and friendship.
Hey, friendship low key be making the animes though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, how they be like. They really ride for each other, bro.
Hey, Fairy Tail is not. It's the power of friendship. That's just know it's worse than Naruto when it comes to power of friendship. That one's really power of friendship. Just know that.
Dang, I'll see what's up with it.
I mean, my cousin likes it. I haven't watched all of Fairy Tail. I've watched a little bits of it. It's alright. Alright. Since we're here, we're about to go into my big green book of everything. So for any of y'all from back in the day, y'all know I got a book where I used to fill up my ideas in. I haven't really touched it since forever, since the channel got turned into mainly anime, because some of this was mixed in between stuff. So let's talk. The first topic in here we're talking about that's still anime. We're going to talk about the top Naruto fights. Name your top Naruto fights.
Well, like I said in the last video, or the last podcast, it was Kakashi versus Kakuzu.
Okay.
But you reminded me about that Kakashi and Obito fight.
Yeah, most definitely.
That one was, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I actually watched that.
Yeah, that one's fire. Like I said last podcast, the Conan and Obito is fire, of course. Always, I love that fight. Madara versus Might Guy, always fire.
Ooh, oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah. The Itachi things are interesting. The Itachi doesn't really have no fights, really, because him and Sasuke fights and then I kind of like his versus Nagato's way better, kind of. That one's not bad. Naruto versus Pain, of course, is fire.
Yeah.
The OG Naruto versus Sasuke back in part 1 is better, in my opinion. Is the best Naruto versus Sasuke fight, because the one in Shippuden at the end, it's all right. It's just more them having flashbacks. But the first one was just them throwing hands and they was angry at each other.
Yeah,
like that one's nice. Danzo, Sasuke messing up Danzo, I always liked.
Yeah, ooh, that was a really good fight.
Yeah, really good.
He was an escaping Sasuke, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think anything else crazy I can think of. Cause there's a lot of fights that are just like super short, and it's like
yeah.
Cause like you can.
I'm trying to think of something with Jiraiya in it. I mean, maybe when he fought against the Six Pains.
I mean, he got washed though. He was only good for a little bit. Jiraiya doesn't really.
He did his thing though.
Yeah, he did.
It was him versus six motherfuckers. Man, he did his thing. He held his own for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, one of the hardest fights is Sasuke Naruto versus Momoshiki. That's always fire from the movie, and then even in the Boruto, when they remade it in Boruto, that was fire too. Let's see, anything else I can remember off the top of the dome. Gaara, I mean, there are some. Ooh, I mean, kind of Kakashi versus all the seven swordsmen in the mist during the war was kind of fire.
Yeah, that was nice. It was actually some pretty good fights during the war.
Yeah.
I'm still mad. My man's Neji got knocked off, man.
Oh yeah, that was just know when that happened just know when I watched that as it happened, we all were mad. Every Naruto fan was mad. We hated Kishimoto for that. Yes, that was most unnecessary.
Imagine,
most
he was
unnecessary.
one of the better. I would have Choji could have went.
Yeah. Hey, Sakura. I don't care.
Sakura.
Yeah, I don't. There's so many people that could have went there useless. And then I hate that Shikamaru, Shikamaru and Ino, and then one shorty that was smart from the Lightning Village. No, Cloud from Cloud. One shorty that was smart that was bad.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, because when the Ten Tails blows all them up, I was so mad. I'm like, bro, why'd you have to do this? I'm like, man, so many the problem with the war is the war was one rushed. It had too many unnecessary deaths because they felt like they needed these deaths for no reason. And then, in my opinion, Kaguya messes it all up because once Madara got the Rinnegan, it was over. Even that whole thing. Oh, Madara versus the Five Kage, amazing. Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance when he pulls up, amazing.
Bro, dropping was it the moon or a meteor?
Meteor. He dropped one meteor, then he's like, oh, you can hold this. Dropped another one. Hey, that's why I'm like, bruh. It's like Kaguya did not need to come. She ruins the whole thing. I don't care. I know like people we always talk about like they say like how Naruto and Sasuke would have more than likely not been able to beat Madara, but there would have been a way because Kishimoto wrote Madara amazing. And it's just like, bro, Madara was a savage character, came in with the shits, and it's like how you gonna have him just because some random black Zetsu and then Kaguya and that was all. And it's like
Oh, I look he kind of like Kabuto too a little bit.
Oh yeah, Kabuto wasn't bad. Yeah.
I think when he fought against I think it was him and Orochimaru who fought against was it Naruto and not Tsunade, because I remember Tsunade being there.
What are you talking about during part one?
Yeah.
When
they had first fought against Kabuto.
Oh yeah, that one when it's all the Sane or Sani, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I think that was when he first started to use the what's the name of that jutsu? When you get the summoning jutsu.
Oh, summoning jutsu. Yeah, those. Yeah. Yeah, that one was bad. Yeah, Kabuto was straight throughout the anime. He's straight. And then until they just give him all the sage stuff because he goes crazy because Orochimaru's gone. All right.
I just remembered another fight. Oh,
well, no, you can keep going. Yeah.
Last one, bro. Granny Chiyo and Sakura.
Oh yeah, versus Sasori. Yeah, that was straight. That was only good thing she did the whole series. She didn't do nothing else the rest, bro. Literally,
it made up for what she didn't do at the beginning.
Yeah, and then she tries to pull up in the war. I'm like, oh, I called with them. No, you did not. Stay in your lane. Know where you live. Do you not know that? Stay in your lane. And on the topics of Naruto, we can move on to Naruto moments. So I got two moments that come on the top of my head that are like fire moments in Naruto. Sasuke pulling up to the 5 Kage and he's standing on the ceiling. That's always fire. Like I always love that moment because that's just showing he was with the shits and didn't care. Another moment, low key at the same thing, is when Obito's just chilling right there and telling them about the war was fire. Also when Itachi kills once you get the backstory and when he kills all his family and all that. And mainly when he's standing on that pole, he's standing on that line or pole, whatever he's standing on, and that's kind of hard.
Let me see. For me, I was kind of impressed with what Shikamaru did.
Which one?
Like, he did a lot of good things.
Oh yeah, I mean when he kills that killed Asuna, that was always hard.
Yeah, what was his name? Was it Deidara?
No, it was something with an H. Hidan. Hidan. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard fight.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was gonna get out of that, but he did.
Yeah. RP Asuna, crazy. Oh yeah, another Naruto moment because it makes me cry every time I see it because it touches me is when at the end of the war when Minato's leaving and Naruto's telling about all this stuff and like if you go back with the Kushina stuff and how he's telling everything that Kushina told him back when he was in the Nine Tails, she was talking to him. That shit always touches me. One of the saddest moments in Naruto. I don't care. I ain't about to cry because Jiraiya died. That's his fault for getting gangbanged. I'm just playing. That's still a sad moment. I know people cry about the Jiraiya stuff, but hey, that Naruto moment gets me every time. Him and his dad, I don't know why. It just maybe it's because I like Minato as a character, and it just or Minato, I forgot. It's one of those. It's somewhere around there. Yeah.
Dang, man. Yeah, he would have been a pretty dope character to have like in the show for real.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I hate. Bro, this is why it's like, bro, I like Obito, but I hate Obito. Obito ruined the anime, bro. If you think about it, Obito really ruined so much stuff because he cared about some girl that got stabbed in the chest, some girl that didn't even want you at the time, dog. She would have rather had you and Kakashi.
No, for real though. I think he was just jealous because
I mean, he was in love with her, and then like it's mainly the only reason why he went crazy is because he saw Kakashi stab her through the chest, even though she ran in front of his lightning blade.
Yeah.
And like he didn't
but
know.
I wonder if he actually seen that, or if he just seen like him just stabbing her.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he just saw her stabbing her. That's what it showed in the anime, just him stabbing her, and like he didn't even know why. And it's like,
should have got some answers.
I mean, yeah, he should have instead of going crazy and thinking about it. Because I mean, all that was set up by Madara, so just to have him turn. Because like, if Obito doesn't go bad, the series is so much different. But I mean, that's why you technically have that Road to Road to Naruto, that one movie that technically is what happened. Like, what if Minato and all them didn't die? That's what that one kind of
is. Yeah.
And that's the one that's like it gives you that what if, which we know what would have happened. All right, so we'll move on to one of our. I'll say it's one of our like anime we of course we all watched when we were growing up, and we're gonna talk about Dragon Ball Z moments.
Where to start?
So we can go from Dragon Ball all the way to Super, so GT's included too, all of that.
I don't remember too much from like the original series in GT.
Hey, you need to watch Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is low key better than. It's literally the best form of Dragon Ball. It's the best. It literally is the best because it's really good. It's not just like power ups, fighting, talking, all that. It's actually really good.
Yeah, development honestly matters a lot when it comes to anime. So I gotta get back into that one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it in that.
Watch original Dragon Ball. GT isn't as bad as people make it seem. It's actually pretty good. It's just like there's some beginning parts when they're in space that kind of sucks, but it's actually really good. People just hate on it.
Yeah, I like GT. Oh man, the introduction of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Oh yeah, fire.
Oh.
I love getting Super Saiyan 4 in that. Baby's hard in GT. Regular Dragon Ball. Some regular Dragon Ball moment in there would be him against King Piccolo was always fire. Goku growing up and then going in that tournament was always fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you, in original Dragon, you need to watch it, bro, because they be throwing hands, like hands. Like it's before all the like. That's the one thing about Dragon Ball. They actually be throwing hands, and it's not just like super. It's not like Dragon Ball Z and all that, where it's like who's stronger. All that. It just be throwing hands, and it's all about martial arts. That's why I really like original Dragon Ball. It's pretty dope. But then Dragon Ball Z moments, of course, Gohan turns Super Saiyan 2, Goku turns Super Saiyan. I always loved Bardock in the movies.
I think one part that I really like. Ooh, it's so many, bro.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was such a good series.
Yeah.
I think this from Super. It's more recent, but I think when Frieza first showed his golden form.
Oh yeah, that was hard. Yeah. Also,
yeah,
Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct. Oh.
Ultra Instinct, Omen. Especially Omen, when you first see Omen, we're like, oh, what is this? And you get that music that, I forgot exactly how it goes or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Or like,
it was something like that.
Yeah, something around there. And hey, that was still dope. That was one of the best things in Super. Even though Super has a lot of problems, that's when the Ultra Instinct was amazing. That whole tournament was fire. It was just no, they should have done some stuff like the manga did. They did Gohan dirty, of course, like always. But the manga did him better. The manga, he got to fight Kefla, which was fire. I'd rather have that than him going against the little dude that looks like Beerus that sucked. Dispo.
Oh yeah.
And like
he was straight.
It is straight.
That hyper speed mode.
Yeah. But they didn't even explain him. Like, how you gonna be the same race as Champa and Beerus, and you're not gonna even explain that? Go into detail about anything.
Low key.
He's like, bro, that's the thing I hate about Super. It's like, bro, like even we got a new arc right now, and we still don't have them going to no new universe to explain nothing. They just still stuck in staying in Universe 7. It's like, And then I'll tell you this: the hardest moment in all Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion, is Goku turns Super Saiyan 3. They are never top of a Super Saiyan transformation like that.
Oh yes.
In English and in Japanese, they both are hard because Cause the crazy thing is like, and this is cause like it was so unexpected, and he's like, this is Super Saiyan 1, this is Super 2, and this is the go further, and then you get that long scream along with the music slapping too, crazy. Like people,
that was iconic, bro.
Yes, most definitely. I'm like, bro, it's like, cause I forgot who I was talking about when we were talking about Super Saiyan transformation. They were talking about Super Saiyan 1 was probably the best. I'm like, no, dog. And or they said Super Saiyan 2, and I'm like, bro, Goku. I'm like, bro, you know Goku turned Super Saiyan 3 was crazy. And it's like, people don't be understanding about that. And I'm like, even though I still love GT, I love like Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4, in my opinion, is the best transformation they ever had because it goes back to the Saiyans' roots of them actually being great apes and all that, and they have the tails and they get the fur, all that. That's why it was always like,
looking more primal. Yeah, I really like that.
And it's like, and if they, one thing I'm really mad is like, bruh, it's like if they actually made them actually being gods, I would want them to have Super Saiyan 4 because that, in my opinion, that fits. Like if they actually became like gods of destruction, I feel like they should just have the Super Saiyan 4 transformation if they're gonna get another transformation. Which who knows? Maybe they might not.
What more can they do?
Yeah, because I mean, they probably do a whole bunch of BS eventually.
I did get a notification from YouTube a couple days ago saying that they coming out with an anime for Super later on this year or something like that.
Nah, I don't believe none of that. I'm gonna say, I don't believe none of that. There ain't nothing confirmed at all. I'm gonna say the only person on YouTube that actually don't put clickbait is just Geekdom. That's the only person I watch on there because he actually be knowing all the stuff and when stuff comes drop. I honestly don't think we get in Super till maybe next year if we get it.
If we get it, that's a huge if.
Yeah, it's like if, because who knows? We might not get it at all. Even though, watch them just drop another movie, and it's like, bro, how you gonna have? They don't even put Broly in the manga right now. Broly's just was a character for a movie. They're not even gonna use him like that. Ridiculous. But we'll move on to we'll just move on to these because where are we at? We're deep in here. We don't gotta move on to topics yet. We're just finished. We got a few anime topics, then we'll move on to the next thing. So we'll talk about Dragon Ball Z villains and Naruto villains. So we can name them since we'll put them together. So you can just name whatever ones. Who's your favorite Dragon Ball one? Who's your favorite Naruto ones? Who do you think is dope? All that.
Favorite Dragon Ball villain? Probably Kid Buu.
Kid Buu? Okay. For me, I can't lie, I like Baby. Baby's hard, but then if I go Dragon Ball Z, it's maybe Cell, but then Cell was dope. Or maybe Janemba, I don't know.
Janemba was.
Yeah, Janemba, even though he was in a quick movie, he was hard. Broly is always hard, but Cell low-key has one of the most interesting things out of all the characters because he actually has a problem. He actually is one of the few ones that actually is connected to Goku and has a problem because he was made by the Red Ribbon Army, where you just have Frieza, Goku just goes there and watches him.
Right.
And then they
just probably after Kid Buu for me.
Yeah, Kid Buu's dope. It's just people don't understand how strong the Boos are because there's way too many Boos, and that's the problem with the Buu arc. There's way too many villains. There's way too many Boos, and people don't understand the power scaling of them. Because you should know Super Buu is the strongest Buu, or Buuhan, because he literally has Gohan that's stronger than all of them. Yeah, and it's just like people don't. If people be like Kid Buu's the strongest, I'm like, bruh, no, he's not. Do you not realize Super Buu had Buuhan absorbed, and Buuhan was literally washing Super Buu? Oh,
that's true.
That's another.
You forgot about that.
Yeah, hey, I forgot about that. That's a hard moment when Gohan comes in, he's like, "I'm not trying to fight you. I'm trying to kill you." So hard, and then they ruined it after they let Gohan foolishly let Super Buu get Gotenks. I still hate that to this day. I'm like, bruh, the Buu arc should have been. The Buu arc could have finished so many different times. I don't care. Nobody says. I know people have gone in details about videos talking about Goku. Really, probably at that time could have not killed Fat Buu. I don't care. Goku could have killed Fat Buu. I don't care.
Gohan could have killed Buu, man.
Yeah, Gohan really should have, but he was being arrogant, like always. I would have hit, man, because he was.
That's the thing about you, bro. Like you don't even fight that much. What you so cocky for?
Man, it's like, bro, you did that against Cell too, and it's like, bro, why you always being cocky? Like, bro, you know what you're here for. Just go. I'm like, bro, the Earth is already. Your dad is dead. Everybody's about to die. You see your brother in your brother's fusion and Piccolo struggling, and you here with this power.
For sympathy.
Yeah. That's the one. It's just because they made Gohan character. I'm like, bro, they downplayed him. But Naruto villains, of course, Madara. Madara's probably the best. I mean, Madara is the only villain, honestly. My boy Itachi, but Itachi's more of an anti-hero than a villain because he still is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Koski as a whole, bro. I'm really mad they did the Koski so dirty, bro. Because in the anime, you really don't. One thing I hate about Naruto is when they go after tailed beasts, we don't see it. All we have is clips of them just beating them, and then you have stuff from the games where, like from the Storm games, where they were just go into them fighting, and then you just fight as the characters, and we never get no detail of how they all this. Even the quick little movie they made, or like quick little short they made of how the Koski became, is like that's not even a thing because that was put in the Storm. It's like I hate that. I wish we got more with the Koski, but Naruto villains are like whatever, really put in the air. They're like.
Yeah, I mean, because it was bad characters, but not really villains.
Yeah, like the only real villain in my opinion was Madara. Okay, the next thing, because since you watched this now, Black Clover. Who's your favorite captain?
Yami, hands down.
Oh yes, most definitely. Hey, just know the manga. Hey, since it's in this arc now, just know you gonna see some stuff Yami does, and you gonna be like, oh yeah. You gonna be like, yeah, because Yami is nice. Yeah.
He's impressive, bro. He's the best one to me. I even think he's better than Golden Dawn. What's his name? William?
Yeah, William. Yeah. Yami, I think Yami is the strongest. William's nice. Fugolian's nice. Noel's brother's nice.
Yeah, what's it? Silva?
Yeah, Silva. Yeah, and then another person that's actually nice, because in the manga right now she's doing some crazy stuff. Is Charlotte's nice. That likes Yami. She's nice.
Yeah.
Real is Real is actually straight when he actually, because he goes crazy with his paint magic, and then Dorothy's powers are actually really broken.
To be honest, bro.
It's like at least in like now she's finally awake now since the elf arc. She stays awake now. She doesn't fall asleep all the time, so her powers are really broken.
Kind of weird. Yeah. Her eyes are beautiful though. I love her eyes.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's like hey. But yeah, the captain's in there. Black Clover is really dope. I don't think people are sleeping on Black Clover now because like it really is one of the best shonens right now, in my opinion. People love My Hero, but I enjoy Black Clover more than My Hero. Even though My Hero and the manga went nuts with their stuff, it's just My Hero has its problems. People just overhype My Hero, in my opinion, but I still like Black Clover. It's one of the top ones. That's like literally, that's like an ongoing one that has like a lot of seasons.
So how much? Because it's on like episode 154 now or something like that.
Yeah, something around there.
How much further do you think it's going to go? Are you talking about is like the manga more advanced than the anime?
Oh yeah, the manga they're already to where they're about to fight the one people again at their place in the Spade. So
the devil.
Yeah, I don't know how far it's going. The only thing I think else they could really add into Black Clover is maybe angels, because. Angels or a time skip, or not like an actual time skip that takes a few years. That's the only thing I can think of. But
yeah,
I don't know exactly what he's gonna do. Tabata's in his bag. He's been in his bag for a minute, so I don't know exactly what we're gonna do after this. Because this feels like this is the top thing, unless they introduce angels. One thing they haven't talked about are dwarfs, so maybe dwarfs get introduced. Because I mean, because Charmy is half dwarf, so.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only thing I can think is world building and other stuff. There's stuff that eventually, hopefully, will come, but we'll see. Who knows? Hopefully we get it all, but I don't know. I don't even know if we are. Alright, so next one we'll move on to is we're going to talk about the Titan shifters. So, from Attack on Titan. So, you got the Attack Titan, Female Titan, the Cart Titan, Jaws Titan, Fountain Titan, the Warhammer, Beast, I said the Attack Titan, I think, and then,
the Colossal.
Colossal, yeah, and then Armor. Which one's your favorite out of all those?
Maybe the Female Titan.
Yeah, Female Titan was cool. I'm gonna say Warhammer Titan we didn't really get no time with. Honestly.
Yeah, honestly, she was nice, bro. She knew how to control her skills like it was like her.
Yeah.
Technically it was her, but
yeah.
But yeah, she's probably my favorite. What about you?
I'll tell you who's not. The Armored Titan most definitely is not. Reiner's always getting washed.
Bro, he's... Don't even get me started on Reiner. Bro.
Yeah, Reiner, hey, just know Reiner's going to continue to get washed. Look, you know what? If I want to be a season 4, I'll say Pete, because they over here sexualizing Pete crazy. Displaying, but nah. They are though. Well, I'm like, bro, because even in the manga, I'm like, bro, I said, y'all know what y'all doing, but y'all need to stop. I said, y'all not this type of anime. You don't need to be showing Peak off like that. Y'all trying to make people enjoy Peak, but
yeah, that's the type of stuff you like to see, though.
Yeah, that is true. Over here on Community, that's what we like. But my favorite Titan, low key, female Titan was nice. I can't lie, because I do like Annie. Annie's probably one of my favorite characters. Annie was dope. I do like Aaron's Attack Titan. That is dope. The Beast Titan gets washed. But it's like the crazy thing is Peak's cart, like her cart Titan actually is really cold, because like she has crazy stamina in that. She can stay in that Titan for months. Like hers is really cold.
That is true.
Yeah, because like even in the manga right now, she can transform at least 100 times into her Titan, because like it's happening right now. But just know the Fountain Titan, I don't even know what the original Fountain Titan form looks like, but just know Aaron is crazy right now with working with them.
Yeah. All right. Are you reading the manga for that? Is there a manga for that?
Yeah, there's a manga for that. Yeah, I've been reading the manga. Like it comes out.
Okay.
It's literally going to end in April. It's only three.
So?
Yeah, there's only 3 chapters left. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
But like you might know the answer to this. Is there a manga for every anime, or how does that go?
So for most anime have a manga or a light novel. When it comes to series that have manga or stuff like any series you see that's ongoing, that's long, it more than likely has a manga because that's easier to do. In an anime that I could tell, like an isekai anime, which is the one where they get reincarnated, majority of those always have light novels. And most of the time you can tell what has a light novel because like how many episodes it has and gets, and if it continues to have seasons. Like Konosuba has light novels, so that's why it's how it is, and they're over here procrastinating with giving it. But not necessarily every anime has a manga, because you have certain ones that are anime originals, like Cowboy Bebop's an anime original, Carol on Tuesday's an anime original. What's that show I watched? Well, let me look this up real quick. I watched a show recently, and it's an anime original. Let's see, where's it at? Oh yeah, I'm getting close to that 400 boy to video. I'm literally two anime away from 400. Girlish Number, that's another one that's an anime only. So yeah, it's majority of them have a manga or light novel, but you do have some that are just like original anime ones.
Gotcha.
And like
okay.
And like the ones that are like Crunchyroll original, those are like manhwas, which I don't know what the difference between that and manga is. I'm not sure if that's a Japanese thing. I mean, not Japanese, like a Chinese like manga thing is the manhwa, but that's what Crunchyroll originals are, and like they're on whatever that mess is called. I have it on my phone. I forgot what it's called. Let's see, what is this called? Webtoons. Yeah.
Webtoons. Yeah. I was about to mention that, but I didn't think that was like the same as like a manga.
Yeah, it's just. Right. I mean, it is the same. It's the same reading way. It's just some reason they call them manhwas. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if that's like if that's Chinese people one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Or Japanese. I don't know what the difference is. I have to look it up. But yeah. Hey, you should read. I'm telling you, man, you should read some of the manga, man, because there's some stuff that's good, especially like when there's or light novels stuff like, especially when there's an anime you really like, and there's like no season, nothing for it, so you just gotta read what else is happening. That's usually what's dope. But
I'm gonna look into it. I've never really been into mangas because I like to see it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like to see it because I know like I've seen people talk about how they just like to see it. And I'm like, yeah, but it's like, what if you can't see it?
Right. And I didn't even know about Gohan fighting with Tesla. So
yeah.
That might be something interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm telling you, like Taro, like because he's the dude that like works on Super for the manga. Mm-hmm. Like along with Toriyama, like it's really dope what he does, but then there's just like problems sometimes. But he has some dope things. But yeah, just know manga's dope. You should read it. Trust me, there's some really good manga. But yeah, we gotta move on because we've been on this anime section for a minute.
all right.
Yeah, because hey, so any of y'all out here, yeah, just know y'all got a long anime section. So the next topic is school, and we're gonna talk about our high school, middle school, college experience, anything about that. And then we'll see how long this takes, and then we'll have maybe 2 topics, or we might just end it off with this, depending on how much we got. So, did you like going to middle school?
Middle school was probably, if not elementary school, it's probably like my favorite time to be in school. Cause I had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry. Well, work wasn't too serious. You feel me?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was like just so much fun, bro. And that's around the time you developing as a person.
Yeah.
So it's like you getting those new experiences, learning more about yourself, your body, and all that.
Yeah,
bro.
Everything. Yeah.
Middle school was an interesting time.
Middle school for me, I got suspended a lot. I had a teacher that didn't like me, literally suspended me. She literally did not like me. I was in advanced math class, 7th grade year. She did not like me. Literally got rid of. She took me out. She suspended me, bro. It was so stupid, bro. I had to get switched to a math teacher that actually became one of my favorite teachers of all time. You know, like it's
wow.
yeah. She was like really nice. That became like after I got out of that class. But yeah, she suspended me a lot. Her and I used to be beefing a lot. I got sent to like because we had this thing called the comic room. That was like the thing you go to in the what do you call it? Like when you're in trouble, like I forgot exactly what that is. It's not like detention, but it's like, you know, like if you're in the middle of class, you can get sent somewhere. It was something like that. It was
oh
weird.
yeah, I got that.
And you just go to a different room because you can't be in your class because you got in trouble or whatever. I got sent to that a lot. And another thing about my middle school is the middle school I went to was downtown, and then like my 8th grade year, the school gets closed, and then I had to go to a different school that's like all the way in the hood, you know.
That's exactly what happened to me, bro. Like my school was, it shut down like right after I finished 7th grade, so I had to go to a whole nother school.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, we had a parallel experience.
Right, and that was actually the first and only year actually that I went to summer school because that's when I just started to fuck around, bro. Because I met some funny people in that new school.
Hey, I feel you. Hey, when mine was, we had beefs between two schools. It was Northwestern Springfield. We had beefs for no reason. Stupidest stuff ever. When majority of us are all going to the same high school the following year. I did have one moment that changed my life and made me, and this is why I became a real nigga. I had one moment where I cried at school because somebody said I sucked at basketball, and then from that moment I became a beast and sharpshooter. I became a beast, and then like from that moment on, you saw me toughen and not care about nobody. That happened like my 6th grade year. That was either 6th or 7th grade year, but that was when I was learning. Because like, I didn't make a 3. I couldn't make a 3 until my 7th grade year, and that was towards the end. Because like,
man, how long you been practicing or playing? Or
I mean, because like before that, I played in elementary a little bit, but it was never nothing serious. It was just I got better and like I got strength. Because before that, because I remember like somebody was making fun of me like at Northwestern because I couldn't do push-ups. I'm like, bruh, if you don't do push-ups on the normal, you're not gonna know how to do it. Not everybody just has the strength. And like I remember somebody trying to make fun because I couldn't do that. I was like, bruh, it's like it can't happen. And then I got stronger, and then I don't know how it happened. I just developed a strap, and I'm telling you, man, I used to be strapping it. It's just at Western, I was out of shape and didn't have. That's when. But like one of the key things about me is like especially at Western, like when I used to hoop with y'all, is mainly I didn't have my strength as I had back then because I used to be in the gym. I used to be like working out, had my legs stronger. Because you know if you don't got your legs under you or even strengthen your arms, that's what it really becomes harder to shoot. So.
Yeah, and you said you played for a team too, right?
I mean, I played for my high school and AAU and stuff, but I didn't really. I could have played junior and senior year, but they were tripping. Senior year, I just didn't care, and plus I liked track better because I was a beast at track. I could have went to state, but somebody on my stupid team want to get hurt or know they were hurt, and they could have been like, "Yo, I was hurt," but. So middle school, it was decent. I had a few. I got suspended. A lot of other stuff happened, but it was alright. I met some people. Of course, there was hoes there, like always, you know. But nothing ever serious. I didn't really do nothing serious ever in high school. I mean, in middle school, it's always just people I always talk to a little bit. But then high school, we can talk about that. High school is really interesting, though. High school, this is one thing I hate that American culture doesn't have, but maybe it does happen. So like, whenever I watch Japanese like high school things, there's a thing called a culture festival. And that's where they have everybody like in the community comes and like they have each classroom has like their shop and stuff, and they have to come up with their own thing they do. So you have people that do like plays, they have food things like crafts they have to make in their classroom. Like they stay after school, do all that, and like it just seems so dope. And I'm like, bro, why does anime make high school look so amazing over there? And I'm like, bro, high school here sucks.
Bro, that's the difference between imagination and real life.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a culture. I'm pretty sure they do all that. I'm just saying, like in Japan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do all that. Like Japan's like because they base it off real stuff for them, and like they also have a lot of clubs. It's just because our schooling here really sucks. It depends on where you live. You got to go to like a super good school to actually get cool stuff.
Yeah, American. I think we're talking about school right now. I ain't gonna get into America.
Oh no, you can say anything. You can say anything about America. Hey, we still be in the top of America. You can say it.
Oh my goodness, bro. I hate this country.
Hey, I do too.
If I could move, bro, like if I literally have like the necessities to just get up and leave this country, I swear to God I would.
Yeah, I would too. Hey man, hey. Eventually, sometime this month, we gonna have a conversation about why is it so tough to be a black male in this country, and it's like why is it just because one thing is like it's rooted like because I remember like my ex-girlfriend used to talk, she would always get mad like, why are you talking about race and all, it's always black, and I'm like, bro, do you not realize the country you live in, it's never gonna change? Do you not, even this year shows exactly. It's like, bro, it's like, why do if you're white out here, why do y'all hate black people and other races so much? What makes y'all just hate us? Like, what, how can you have this much hate towards somebody? Do something with your life. You don't need to be hating people all the time. I mean, I think the problem maybe is because we got these old people that still teach stuff, and that's why. But it's still, it's just,
that's exactly what it is.
it's just like I hate this.
Partially.
Yeah, it's like how can you have this much hate for stuff? And it's like what are y'all doing? Yeah, I hate America too. Like, I hate this country with a passion. It's like, I really.
You see other countries, they're just flourishing. Or just at least more happy.
And it's like
happy, less to worry about.
Yeah, and it's like they don't let fuckery happen. It's like, bro, in other countries, they're not gonna let somebody like Trump become president. We let too much fuckery here happen because people are dumb. And it's like the people in power don't know how to just take control, and it's like so much fuckery. And then like they take forever to impeach him when they could have been impeached him when they literally seen what he's been doing and what he's been causing throughout the whole country. But it's like,
yeah, like why y'all waiting until the end of his term to try to do it?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they can stop him, because if they get him, if it goes through all the way and they can stop him, that he can't run again, because you know them crazy people that wanted him. And it's like, it's crazy that people actually liked him, and it's like, how? Besides the funny shenanigans he did, he was a horrible president and horrible for any person of color. He didn't do nothing. He literally,
not even just that, he was wrong to his own white people.
Yeah, like, true. He was wrong to everybody. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man! Like I never understood how he even got elected. It's like you said, bro. Like it's
because he said a lot of stuff that nobody ever said. That's why, and like he was just being cocky about all that, and it's a whole bunch of BS. Yeah.
Yeah. I never thought that a businessman should have been running the country in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the businessman, but like, yeah, most definitely not him. He knew what he was doing, and he was getting down.
Exactly.
But yeah, here, let's get to high school. Let's talk about high school. I think one thing that's probably different that I don't think about now that happened in high school is more. I don't think I've really noticed either people dealing with depression, mental health, all that, especially because now that's big things. I don't think I've really dealt with any of that during high school. It was like mainly one thing. I mean, I say probably the only thing I used to hate is like in the summertime. The only time I wouldn't see my friends for like half the time, because like, and then I would see them always going out partying and doing this. So I'm like, wow, y'all don't invite me to nothing. But the only thing I did was like hoop with my friends, and we would have times we all go hoop. But besides that, I used to be like, wow. That's the only thing I used to always hate, was just like, that was probably the only time I ever felt some type of way. Would be if they didn't invite me to like parties, none of that, and I would just be, and they talk about me, it's like, why are you always at home? I'm like, bruh, cause nobody invites me to nothing. All I do is play games and hoop. Cause that was back in the day before I'd watched anime or anything else. That's all I literally used to do all summer, was just play games, hoop, watch maybe TV or something. That was about it. Didn't used to do much.
Yeah, I think high school for me, I didn't really do too much either. Yeah. That was actually when I first started to get into a little more, though. I started playing football in high school.
Oh, until you got cracked and stopped?
I ain't just playing. Somebody did put me on my ass one time. One time I got blindsided, but it was okay. But yeah, that was the most I did. I did a little track, not track, but the field part. That's what
the field part. Yeah. Hey, track was fun. I enjoyed track. I missed track. The track was so fun, bro. I had times where I bullshitted in track, and I used to go with the district team that I didn't have to do none of the. That's the one thing senior year they messed up with me, cause then since I was at senior year, cause like junior year I had a moment, cause like we had some people injured, so then I was able to take over and like go off in the relays, and they saw how fast I was. And so senior year, I'm like, oh, I'm the main relay person again now. So I couldn't sneak off and go a distance, because I would sneak off and go the distance that I could get in shape, and I couldn't do that year. So I was kind of low key out of shape that whole year. But even though my time got faster, but in my opinion, I felt like I was out of shape the whole year. But hey, it was like, hey, I knew how to run my role in a 4x1. I knew what I could do. 4x2 kind of too, but I like 4x1 better because I could just get off. Because I'm like, bro, you can give me the corner, but I love straightaways, but they gave me a corner senior year, and I knew what I was doing. I'm like, hey, if y'all give it to me and we got a little lead, hey, I'm taking it. Used to love that. Hey, even though back in the day in middle school, I did get hawk crazy. And they used to make fun of me, really? But it was because it was a dude that had crackhead speed, and I'm like, bro, I don't care about y'all. I'm like, hey, I got speed now.
He said, I got speed now. Yeah, what would you say what's the fastest you ran?
Senior year, the fastest I ran was like either 11.3. No, it was 11.2. I think I got one time. That was the fastest. And that was, and like the dude, I came in second. The dude in front of me had like a 10 something. He was burning me, but it was mainly because that's all he did was just run that. He wasn't in relays. He just ran the 100. But mine was like 11.2. I probably low-key could have got faster, but it's like whatever though. I could have got faster, but I just think about like, hey, if I would have been in more shape, probably built on a little bit more muscle, maybe I could have. But yes, senior year, it was fire for that. I love going to the different places. I wish I could have went to state senior year, but hey, it happened. Cuz he know he had a hurt hamstring that whole time, then we hop up. Bruh, I'm still mad about that, bruh. Cause look, the dude we had popping, he was a dude that went to Michigan State to play football, but I think he's at Texas now or something. But he literally got us a crazy lead. And then dude that's in second, and I used to tell them like, bro, give me second. They used to never give me second. They always give me third. But he literally gets it, and for some reason his hamstring starts hurting again. I'm like, bro, you could have told somebody else.
And honestly.
Yeah, you could have said this because he ran. Because the thing is, he ran the 4x2 before and he was fine, I guess. But then he wants to run the 4x1, which we actually, because like if we would have beat them, we would have went to state easily. Because that was the second. That was because we went against the fastest team, the second fastest team in the state. I'm like, bro, that would have shown that we had a good chance to win state. And I'm like, bro, why did you have to do this? And like everybody was yelling at me because I was mad. I ran all the way because you know like during the relay you can run all the way to like there's one point where you have to pass the stick. I ran all the way right there and just waited because I was mad at him. And everybody was like, stop, why'd you do that? I'm like, bro, I did it on purpose. I said, hey, you want to do this, you gonna run on that hurt hamstring.
He should have never even, I don't know, was he trying to like improve his chances to get recruited or something?
I don't know. I think he did it because I think he just felt like he was good because like I said, he ran the 4x2, so we were thinking he was good. He should have just said that he wasn't at that time. He should have just known. Like, it's not one of them things, because I know like a hamstring that, but it's like you can tell when you hurt. I don't think, because he already was dealing with a hurt hamstring before. It's like you ran the 4x2. I don't know why they should have knew not to put him in there, honestly, because we had a replacement for him. It's just, and at that moment I was done. I was like, it's whatever. I was so mad at that moment. I was like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. High school was alright. One thing about high school is I was able to be with people. The one thing about me in high school, I was one of the people that can like literally hang out with anybody. I could hang out with the weird people, the cool people, black people, white people, Mexican people. I can hang out with girls, all that. I could just fit in any type of group. I was never in like one type of group. I was just cool with everybody. I could go around and just sit anywhere and be alright and just have some random conversation with anybody.
Mr. Popular over there, huh?
No, I wasn't really Mr. Popular at all. I was not in that lane. I was one of them people that's cool that you just know. I was not in the popular lane.
That's exactly how it was for me, bro. Like, you either know me or you don't.
Yeah, I wasn't one of them super popular people. Like, I was alright. I could just go talk to different people, and then I had people that are my friends, of course, and then there's people I could just chill with that are cool to talk to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly, in high school, I definitely had somebody I could talk to in like every class.
Yeah, that was like,
I didn't know it.
That was like the one thing is like, bro, you need to be cool with everybody, and then you can. Hey, I was one of them okay funny people, I was alright. I wasn't the funniest, but I could have some people rolling at times, If I got on a roll, I could. But it was like a little bit, not nothing serious, not nothing too serious, but it was like a little something. But yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I want to talk about. Hey, one thing I'm happy that's normal now, that I hope people keep normal, is growing up in high school. I don't know why we did not think this was wrong. When a girl's like 16 or 15 somewhere, even in high school, the only age that's okay is when you're 17, turning 18 that year, and you're talking to somebody that's literally just graduated high school. That's fine, but anybody that's 18 plus talking to anybody in high school, why? I say, you're weird. Stop being a pervert. You're weird. You're a pedophile. Like, why did we not normalize calling people that? And like, girls used to love that, and it's like, bro, do y'all not realize how weird and nasty that is? Super nasty.
Like, bro, you're a senior or already out of high school talking to sophomores.
Yeah. It's like, bro, and it's like, and I know people would try to, if you're in high school, you can talk to somebody else that's in high school. I don't care what nobody says. You're in high school. That's different.
Yeah.
Like, if you're still in high school, I know people are talking about seniors talking to freshmen. I'm like, bro, you're still in high school. That's different. It's not, I mean, you're in high school, so it's like, you're all minors still. So you can talk to somebody.
Okay. All right. Well, aside from that, what would you say about an 18-year-old senior talking to a freshman?
I don't know. Because, I mean, it's like, yeah, they're 18, but then I feel like you're both in high school. And then it's like, that is a little age. Because, like, a freshman comes in, like, at 13, so...
that. Yeah.
At 13, 14, somewhere around there. It honestly depends. That's very situational, but
Yeah.
because I don't know, because like as you get older, that's kind of like because then that's kind of like you're grooming somebody. You're waiting for somebody to get to the age, so that's kind of questionable. But
Right.
I've seen people do that. Because, I mean, if they actually like each other, that's something different. Because, I mean, you're both in high school at that time. It's just that one person does get older and you're just waiting on them. But then it's like, I don't know. That one's kind of the weird one. Because I always think about it like, you're still in high school, so technically you can talk to them. But then it's like, you're that age where you shouldn't. So that one's kind of really weird when it comes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I feel like in college, though, I don't think status matters. Y'all all grown.
Oh yeah. College most definitely doesn't matter. You're all grown, but there's still them problems that people have. Like what was I gonna say? Like an 18-year-old, somebody. Because I mean, 18-year-olds are very innocent because they're still basically little kids.
Yeah.
Like if you're 21, talk to an 18-year-old. Don't do that. Maybe she's bad. Hey, maybe she's really bad. You can. Hey. But no.
At that point, I mean, I guess it becomes okay. You know, if both are at least 18.
Yeah.
But I feel like at some point it's up to them.
Yeah, really.
There's only so much outsiders can say.
Yeah, it's like, bro, don't ever. If you're 18 plus, don't ever date no minor, bro. That's weird. Stop being weird. There's no reason for you to ever do that. Unless you're 18 and they're 17, and like, sure, and y'all been dating since whenever, sure, that's fine. But and I'm talking about y'all were in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the most okay. And both of y'all were in high school dating. That's fine. Do not ever go back. Once you're out of high school, don't ever go back to nobody else's in high school. Only way you could is like I said, the person's 17 turned 18, y'all knew each other already, and y'all dating like that. That's fine.
Were you ever one of those people who went back up to his high school after graduating?
I mean, I've had times where I've had to go up there for certain stuff because of. I don't remember. When's the last time I gone up there? I don't remember, but nah. I mean, I see my high school every day. It's downtown.
Okay, well, voluntarily. Have you ever just went up and just hung at your high school?
Not at all. Never.
So many people at my high school did that, bro.
That's crazy. Hey.
I'm like, bro, just get on with your life.
Yeah, there's people. I'll see people come back and do that, but I was like, bro, I don't care about this high school that much to do that. Because there'd be people coming back from college that would come up there and visit people. I'm like, bro, I don't care this much about this school. I'm like, bro, once I left, I'm gone.
That's pretty much what it is. But it was even people who even didn't even go to college. Like they would just come hang up at the school.
Oh yeah.
It was nothing else better to do.
Man, I'm like, hey, get a job. I'm like, bro, once you
go make some money.
Man, there's other stuff to do. Shit. All right, so we got we're getting close to the end of this podcast. Wow. So we could either talk about movies or we could talk about life. Which one you want to talk about?
Get into life, bro.
All right, we can finish this off. We got about 5-6 minutes of life. So, let's see. I feel one thing is once you turn 18, life really just starts to become crazy. There's a lot of stuff I wish I would have done when I was still in high school. There's a lot of games I wish I would have played. A lot of anime I wish I would have watched more of. A lot of stuff I would have read more of. Because I'm like, bro, once you get past the 18, you go into college, you gotta get jobs, all that. That's when life just becomes
Life is very right now.
Yeah, I'm like, especially now this year. I mean, hey, I can be on my grind. I mean, I'm about to be out of a job again because Target, not letting me make the one thing, not hiring me on. But hey, I'm gonna see if I can hop on unemployment again because they did add that 300 again.
They did. They are extending it too. I think it's to April, something like that.
Yeah,
April,
something.
March.
Yeah, I might have to see if I can get that, and hey, then I'll get a job after that, and then who knows? Maybe YouTube 10K comes soon.
10K. We here for it.
Yeah, hey, the channel is growing pretty crazy, but yeah. How's life been for you, man?
Bro, after graduating back in August, man, oh man, bro, I was doing good. I ain't gonna lie, I was doing good for at least 2 months. I'm gonna give it that.
Okay.
2 months I was doing good, and then my job closed down.
Yeah.
And that's when everything just went downhill for me, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm still in this recovering phase. I'm still trying to catch up.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, mine was I had a mentally ill stage, Had a whole story called mentally ill that Dill to this day will always joke about. Cause he was like, hey, I was on a walk. No, this is when Dill was riding bikes. Yeah. He was like, I was on my bike and then I saw your mentally ill story. I called you, thought something happened. I'm like, dog, I just did this because I was bored and I wanted to do it. Life's been alright, man. Hey, like I said in my last like I said, podcast 2 and even podcast 4, I talked about how life, God, I literally had to, and I literally broke up that my life could be better. God, that was literally God telling me I needed to do that because the relationship wasn't the best for me and she was holding me back, in my opinion. I was holding myself back and I needed to become a better person. So that was a blessing from God. Ever since that happened, the channel been doing well. I've been doing better. I still hate school with a passion. I hate like the thing is, bro, I hate the spring semester for some reason. I don't know why I hate the spring semester so much. I think it's because it comes so soon compared to like fall.
Well, yeah, you gotta think of it. You got 3 weeks versus 3 months.
Yeah, and it's just like it comes so soon, and then it's like the spring semester always sucks because there's usually hella snow. Even this, and like I never like spring semester. Like I usually hate them. One thing I'm mad that does suck that Koga ruined, because since you left, we didn't even get to finish. Because I'm pretty sure before Koga all that happened, we were supposed to have one more Smash tournament.
Ah, bro.
Yeah, it's like we can't even do that. Only people that could really do that is me, you, Dill, and Damani. Or if I bring my friend Isaac one of these days, we could do that.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Yeah, because
playing that.
Yeah, because, hey, man. And then we didn't get the one game of Wolf. I blame Dill why we didn't. I mean, we did get one serious game of Wolf and Ricky, and we did get a Ricky moment, so.
Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. And he randomly called me in the summer. That shit was funny. I was like, bro, man, hey, I miss Ricky. Like, Dill's saying I should have him on podcast. I'm like, bro, Ricky gonna be talking the whole podcast saying like 2 words. He's like, man, I had a story of, because you know how Ricky be.
Hey, he'd be like, no. Let me tell you.
Yeah, hey, Ricky was a funny man. Hey, if y'all never played One Night Ultimate Werewolf, y'all need to play it. It's the funnest game ever when you play with people, especially when you know people that can do it. Hey, I still remember that game, me. The right people. I remember that game, me and you were wolves, and we literally lied so well. Hey, that was probably top game. And like, I think either Ricky, it was Lamar, because Lamar was trying to act like he didn't want to play or something. So like he lied because he didn't know what. Yeah, because like it was either him, no, it was Ricky or Lamar. Like they played Seeker and they didn't look at the 2 cards in the middle. They looked at one person's card.
Lamar.
Yeah,
Lamar.
And he was like, I didn't want to do it. I'm like, bro, when you're the Seeker, you're supposed to look at them 2 cards.
Yeah, because I remember, I forgot which card it was or which character it was that you can choose not to do the move, and I think he might have thought that applied to everybody.
Yeah.
All the characters.
Yeah, there's like certain ones you have that can choose not to do anything. Like I think Troublemaker you can choose not. No, Troublemaker I think you have to. Robber you have to. Drunk, like there's some that can or cannot do. Like there's like that. Mm-hmm. Just because you don't want to mess it up. But it's like, bro, the best time is when when we added the Alpha Wolf, best shit ever. Alpha Wolf, and then you make somebody a wolf, and then
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you've been an Alpha Wolf one time, made me a wolf, and I've been Alpha Wolf, made you a wolf, and like we just connected with our stories, and then like we got it through. Like Dill used to be hating me because it's like, bro, the best thing is when you're a solo wolf and you see the seer in the middle. Best thing ever. Best thing ever. That's why it's like they used to be getting mad. You know, people get mad at me because they'd be like, you always lying. I'm like, bro, as soon as I'm a wolf and I see that seer in the middle, it's a wrap. I win the game. Because nobody can tell you nothing. Yeah,
because you always got away. You always try to get away with some slick stuff, bro.
Yeah, hey, I would get away with it sometimes. I would get away with it. Or I did get me a minion kill before because, they used to deal and then we used to get after me so fast. All y'all would. But, hey, that's one thing I'm like, bro, I'm an amazing liar at that because it's like I knew the game. And it's like even when we first played it, it was because I watched people play it like online and all that, but I still knew the game a little bit. But once I put that other deck in there, we got all them other cards. Oh, it was a wrap. I remember that time we played at Troy with all them things out. Hey, that was funny, but it was like because like Chris was talking about how he wasn't having fun. I'm like, bro, and then we played the next day like in French, and then he saw how fun it was.
Yeah, where did we play? Was it Troy's house, right?
Yeah, Troy's house we played, and then the next day we played in French. It was just me, Lamar, Ricky, Dill, all of us, and then I think even Jada watched or played. I don't remember exactly.
I think she watched.
Yeah. See, I'm like, that's one, man. That game was so amazing, man. I miss that game. I still want to play that to this day. Like one of these days, I still want to record it. I still want to record that though. As you know, I had that idea of like recording Wolf, because us playing Wolf would be nuts, because we know what we doing. One of these days, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I can get everybody for Community Splash, and we get in one set location and we record it. Would be nuts.
I'm down with that, bro.
Yeah, because
I said that's gonna be live.
Yeah, especially because especially I can get everybody that's part of Community Splash. Oh, it's a wrap. And then I would have to teach certain people, but it would be nuts. But yeah, wow. Aha! Is it gonna go again?
Oh.
Is it gonna go again? There we go. That's the timer though. Yeah, that is the timer. I gotta get ready because I do work at 1:30 to like 5:30. It's only a quick 4 hours because that's how they be. Because it's getting close to that time where I gotta really not having me stay there no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna hurry up, scoff something down, and then head out, and then come back at 5:30. But yeah, hey, this is a good podcast. This is the first one in February, you know. Hey, you'll be back again because, like I said, in February we're gonna have a Black History podcast, and I'm gonna try and get as many Black people on this channel that we have on that podcast, and we gonna just talk about different Black stuff to let some of y'all know, because y'all need to know about Black history. Yes, because they don't teach it enough in America.
We be going through some stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Stuff that you don't see like on social media and textbooks.
Yeah, most definitely. Like
it's just stuff.
Like the prime example, Black Wall Street. A lot of people don't know that there was a Black Wall Street that was more popular than that was more financial better than regular Wall Street, and that was in the 1920s.
I don't even think I knew that.
Yeah, and then like they burned it down because how profitable it was and how good it was. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff people don't know. Yeah, we're getting into this. We're gonna be teaching y'all some history. But yeah, podcast 4 is out. Thank you for joining the community pool. It's your lifeguard on duty community. Thank you for joining me, Kanigi. It was
no problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you. Hey, it's always good having everybody. Y'all getting to meet some of my friends from the channel. Kanigi was supposed to be on the channel back in the day, but we never could line it up right.
Yeah, but man, this year, bro, we going hard, man.
We going hard. Hey, just know we got a good Dragon Ball Z video coming out soon, especially coming in February.
Yes.
Especially coming in February for Black History Month. Just know it's going to be a really good one that y'all going to enjoy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you made this far, like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell. That way you can get updated whenever a new video is live. Because trust me, I got some heat. And I've been putting out heat so far this whole month. And videos been doing well. They've been doing all right. But yeah, hey, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. I'm out. The community pool is closed. Don't come in. I see you over there. I see you. Get out. Get out. Get out the pool. I see you. But yeah, it's closed. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Y'all tune in next time.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.